What up? Snowing a little bit. Some flurries. Sun's up, but it's trying to poke through in spots. I seen it over the mountain. It was really trying. Just made my walk and talk video. I wanted to hit on digital detox thing, no movies, no TV for the month of, no YouTube videos, TikTok, Instagram, things like that. I'm posting my shit. I might respond to a DM or like if someone comments on my shit, but I'm not liking, sharing, blah, 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 any other stuff. And watching, that's the most important one, is watching, And like, I'm such a news junkie and, geopolitiks, that I always feel like, oh man, I'm losing out, but I got media that comes in. I got newsletters and stuff, several of them that come in every day on my email. So I just read those and listen to NPR, which is, it's just such a psyop now. It's so crazy. I didn't hear it before, but now I'm like, man, no wonder why everybody's so divided. And then I listen to right-wing radio station too, KBK out here. And it's the same shit. It's everybody else's fault. That's how I always live my life. Everything was everybody else's fault, right? Nobody can take fucking responsibility. I used to say, I always take responsibility for my actions. No, motherfucker, you got arrested. But yeah, so day 2, it was nice this morning. My girl and I woke up early. Well, actually, it was late for me. I got up at like 5:20, which is like an hour later than I normally get up. But we started listening to Controligarch's book on tape. She got the book a while ago, but listening to that in the morning with coffee and stuff and having a discussion about, all this stuff. And it's pretty wild. And that was good, you know what I mean? It opens up a broad conversation. No. Because she's a broad. No. But yeah, so it opens up a broader conversation for us to like talk about. And, even yesterday, we sat down for a while and just shot the shit. It's nice, man. It's nice. And no one's distracted. No one's on their freaking phone, and plus there's nothing fucking on anyway. Right? I did it for 25 days last, November, right? And like 25 days, and I got sick as hell. But like, then I started watching movies, and like, there was a couple new movies, but they were fucking garbage. But anyway, I mean, it's semi-entertaining enough so that I could fall asleep and while I was sick, so I guess it did its job. But anyway, it's just nice, you know what I mean? It's nice. I go home, put on music, I might listen to some motivational speakers, not video, but, in the background while I'm doing shit or, editing video, my limited editing capabilities. I can shorten them. That's about all I can do. But yeah, it's feeling good, and hitting up the carnivore diet again. Really hitting the 75 hard thing again, doing a gallon of water a day. I've been reading. That's the other thing. I'm reading 2 books right now. One of the books, one of my business neighbors from next to my shop, he gave me a book. I had given him some of the stuff about supplements and stuff a while back, and he was like, dude, I still got that hanging on my wall. I'm like, what? He's like, you probably forgot all about it. I was like, oh shit, look at that. He's like, I really want you to have this book. It's called The Seekers, right? And then I'm reading Alex Jones's book, The Great Reset. And but anyway, there's a bunch of books I want to read, and I won't read them if I'm watching TV or video. So, that's what jail was good for. Last time I was in there for like just under a year, right? The first 6 months before I got a radio or anything like that, I mean, I must have read 800 or more books. Some of them were pretty short, but, I read The Stand. I read like all kinds of shit, Anything I could get my hands on, because we were in 23 hour a day lockdown, And, but anyway, it was good for the mind, even though it was a very negative situation. But anyhow, yeah, so that's what we're doing this month. I told my girl she don't have to do it, but she's doing it. She's a good sport. she pushes through my weird ideas of, you know, how to become a more successful human being. You know, and the further I get away from my addictions, heroin, cocaine, crack, alcohol, any kind of pill that I could fucking shove up my nose, clearer my mind becomes, you know. I mean, shit, I'm even contemplating stopping the herbs for a while, which is, what? The only time I ever stopped smoking weed was when I was a heroin addict. And I still would smoke, but I wasn't buying it. Everything went to dope. But anyway, that wasn't what the video was about. But, you know, give me some clarity. And today's a wonderful day, man. It's beautiful out. Get outside. Get out your fake comfort zone, you know. That's what that book, The Seekers, is talking about, how we put these comfort levels that are based on other people's thoughts and dreams, right? Or lack thereof. You know, are we able to open ourselves to this universal consciousness or creator code, as he's calling it, you know, whatever you want to call it, right? The muse, the, you know, collective consciousness, whatever you want to call it, it's the same thing, I believe. God, right? Universe. Anyway, so are you putting restrictions that aren't even yours on yourself, right? Like, are you pushing yourself to your fullest potential? I mean, all I'm doing is exercising, right? And then, you know, I'm adding stuff here and there, exercise-wise, and, you know, these different mental health and mental toughness exercises that I do. Putting shit down, you know, exclusionary diets and things like that, right? Just to see how long I can do stuff, you know? I mean, next month, March, will be 2 years since I started taking ice-cold showers every day. Most every day. Like, I might skip one here and there, but I don't take any hot showers. I mean, if I don't take a shower that day, it's because I don't take a shower that day. It's not because, you know, I only take cold showers. And our water's well water up here in the mountains, and it's like, we're just off the valley, but still, it's like 46 to 48 degrees. But, you know, so I started that just to do it a couple times a week, and then I was just like, well, fuck it. I'll just do it every time I take a shower, you know, spend 10 minutes in there just freaking doing my thing. But anyway, you know, it's good. It gives my mind to expand. It helps my mind to expand, and you know, to see if I can get through, because it is a mental toughness challenge. It really is, just like 75 Hard is, right? Digital Detox is. I mean, we have this digital crack pipe in our pocket all the time. No one is gonna judge you, other than me, for pulling your phone out anywhere, right? Because everybody does it all the time. You know, if you're waiting somewhere, you never let yourself get bored. You never let your mind wander. You know, which I think is kind of the point. You never let that muse in, right? You never let the muse in so that you can develop new technologies or strategies in life or business and relationships and love, right? I mean, nobody gives themselves a chance to fucking sit in that dome piece of themselves. And don't get me wrong, you know, when I first started coming down here exercising, right? I brought my JBL speaker out here and I blasted as loud as it could go, right? Not just a little bit, you know, because I can't, the headphones and all that stuff, they get all sweaty, nasty, so I, you know, but the real reason is because I couldn't be alone with my thoughts at first. You know, I had just celebrated like 2 years of clean time, and, you know, I was like, there's a lot of regrets and self-hatred and anger towards myself and, you know, inner shit, you know, and I didn't want to deal with that at the time. And music can take my mind off it, you know, and depending on what you're listening to, it could be positive or negative, you know. And sometimes I like negative music. Sometimes I really love positive shit. Anyway, that's where I'm at. February 2nd, the 33rd day of No Excuses 2024. It's pretty nice out. I'm about to be heading out of this place shortly, about halfway around my second run. And, you know, what are you doing today, right? To bar or maximize your success? You know, ask yourself, am I self-sabotaging? I know I was. All right, peace, everybody. Digital Detox. Tell me what you think. See if you can do it. If you've done it, you know, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share if you get value from this video. All right, peace, everybody. Love you. Have a great day.